Just need to move this a little and sit a little better. Okay. And everything seems to be working as planned. I have voice. Yeah. I'm always afraid that something is going not as planned when I do one of these upstarts. I have a weird noise. I think this is not connected correctly. There we go. I've got some mosquito bites on me, so if I'm scratching a little, that's why. For some reason the mosquitoes hate me at the moment. I got 2 mosquito bites on one of my fingers. I don't know. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but I have got one there and one there, and it's so annoying when I bend my finger because of it. But yeah, we are off to playing Paper Mario Origami King. I got this game when it came out, and I played it a little. I can't remember how much actually. I think I will say when I get to the point where I have played myself, but I didn't play that far into it. I think. I actually think if it's at the start, we can see where my old save is. It's there. Can I delete that? Oh, I have to just select the user. Okay, the question is, does it place me in here, or do I have to actually go out and delete save? I would hate it if it just placed me, because I want to start all over. I think it just loads me in. Oh, fuck. I can't live with that. How do I do that? System settings, data management. User? New. Oh god. I'm pretty sure it's in here. We just have to find the game somewhere. Why do I have so many games? Okay, there we go. Please delete say. Delete save data menu. Do I have something like that? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was the one I was looking for. Okay. I don't care about that. Okay, we try once more. Hello and welcome to Paper Mario Origami King. I did not know that the game actually saved like that. I couldn't remember. So we're trying this once more. And of course I hope that people will have a fun time here. So at least I know I will. This is going to be my main file. I could have just started the game on my other profile. It's actually weird that they don't have more save slots. That they've removed that from a lot of games down the road. And now we're apparently playing Mario Kart. So I know this game is going to have a lot of reading, and I will try my best to do the reading, but I am not the best at reading. We already have established that. So we'll see how it goes. Isn't this great, bro? Back on the road again, together, and heading to some kind of festival. What did the invitation say again? An origami festival? What's that gonna be like? And I can't wait to say hello to Princess Peach. It's been a while. I actually like that they used the Mario Karts for this. Hey Momo, welcome to the stream. Hope you will enjoy it. Look at all this paper craft. Here we are, Toad Town, and there's Priest's Castle. I also hope that the sound of the game is good in comparison to my voice. If you can just confirm that. Where is everybody? You don't think we missed it, do you? Mario, check the invitation again. When were we supposed to be here? You are invited to the Origami Festival in fabulous Toad Town. Peach, OOXX, Peach. Oh, date, not Peach, wow. Already buffed. Well, it's the right day. You think they're still getting things ready? Let's go check the castle. Maybe everyone's inside. Saying that I've played this game before, I don't remember any of this. It has been such a long time. Here we are, Pete's Castle. I'm gonna park the car, okay? I don't want to trip the valet. Valet? Oh, I don't want to tip the valet. Wow. I even know what that is, so pretty impressive that I couldn't read it. Suffer away, bro. Let's go. I really like that they put an A after one of all the iconic voice lines like "Let's go" and such. Let's go see the princess. Okay, that's my jump. That is my items, and the side button doesn't do anything. And I don't have a sprint. It's kind of spooky in here, isn't it? And where is everybody? I expected to see at least one Toad by now. Mamma mia! I forgot our gift to the in the cart. I'll just dash over and get it. I take that as a nope. Okay, I don't like that. I'm gonna get inside when the door's locked. I think it's outside. Don't worry, Mario. I know just what to do in a situation like this. You just gotta you just gotta find Mario, right, Mario? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna take a deep breath and go find the key to this door. That's what you do, right? Tell Princess Peach I'll be right there if you see her first, okay? Bye-bye. And we never saw Luigi again. I really like this. For some reason, I really like art style like this, where you are a 2D character in a 3D environment. Also shadows. I'm easy to impress, apparently. Mario, is that you? Oh, good to see you. Answer me this. Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold and be refolded into glory? Yes? And what of those toads? Shouldn't they be silenced for all of eternity? No? I see. Last question. Will you what? Crease? Cease. Will you cease yourself and be reborn like me? No. I'm not sure that was right though. Wrong answer. Right answer. It matters not. Your replies are all paper thin. Oh god, all the puns. Goodbye. Mario! I was gonna make a flashy entrance, huh? Are you here for the Origami Festival too? This dungeon-themed waiting lounge is a huge upgrade from the last festival I attended. Very classy. What festival did you attend last? You don't seem Master Bowser anywhere, have ya? It ain't like the big lurk to leave us minions hanging at a public event. Whoa, Mario, you're here. I'm a big fan. I mean, I always wanted to battle you, even if I get stomped. It would be an honor. I have a question about that. Wow, this is all so exciting. First to see Princess Peach, and now you? I gotta say, the princess was a little different than I expected. Less lifelike. Come with us if you wanna live. Yeah, what's next? I've never seen a toad before. Please tell me it's a toad. Not you. Aw. Hope you don't have to wait too long, Mario. I'll say hey to the toad for ya. What a champ. Mario, is that you? I need your help. I'm in a very strange place. It's cramped and dark, almost like I'm in between dimensions or something. I'm not sure if I should be amazed or scared, but I'm kind of both. If it's not for too much trouble, I'd like to get out now, please. Is there any way you can help me? I got a llama. Are you leaving? It sounds like you're leaving. Please help me. And this one is non-destructible. What was that? Did something light up on your feet? Is this a magic circle? That's good. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with it. Can you try to use it somehow? 1,000 fold. 1,000 fold arm. X is this button. That sounded good. Are your arms all big and foldy now? Oh god, Mario now has joined the roster for arms. I heard about this. I think those are called 1,000 fold arms. The feeling around a bit. Maybe you can help me escape from this strange dimension. If it feels like the arms are off center and out of control, maybe try pressing R to reset them. Okay, that's something I have to get used to. Well, I'm free now. We are in between dimension. Oh, was it just stuck in the wall? You must be Mario. My name's Olivia. You'll probably like to know a lot more about me and why I was trapped like that, huh? But I don't think we really have time for that now. Maybe we should just get out of here. There's just one thing. I'm not exactly fleet on foot. Mind if I hit the right? Folding yourself up. Okay. That's also a way to do it. You know, I feel like I just had a pretty good idea. I don't know if there always be good ideas, but I'm always happy to share them with you. Why don't you try pressing X if you're stuck? And I'll see if I can think of something useful. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to know each other and make a great team. Is that how these things go? Why do I even try to read? The only reason why I actually try to is because I want to know the story to myself. Oh, thank you for calling me with the X. It's my first hint. Now for an actual hint. That hole in the wall looks like it might go way to sneak out. Okay, I'm getting my bearings. I think we might be in the castle dungeon. Doesn't smell like this place smells, right? Nugget. Hey, knock it off. Okay. Also locked. What are they doing? I can see what you're about to do to my minion, and I order you to cut it out. That doesn't seem creepy at all. What did you see? Nothing terrifying, I hope. That was the last of them. Except for that What did it say? Mustachioed one. Oh, mustachioed. That's one hell of a word. Okay. Maybe I must see. Okay, maybe I have time to explain one little thing. Those different looking guys are called folded soldiers. I don't want to alarm you, but they're unbelievably dangerous. I think we should try to avoid them. What do you think they meant by that was the last of them? Anyway, last what? Okay, let's go to the door. Hey Bowser, you're looking have you been on a diet? That was bad, sorry. Mario, you're here too? Well, what are you waiting for? Get me down from here. Even you know this is no way to treat royalty. Royalty? Oh, nice to meet you. Is everything in your kingdom also a face? I got a body too. Those folded jerks just made it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now. It's seen worse, believe me. Never mind that. I am the great King Bowser, and I demand you to set free and unfold. Now Mario, ignore your floating friend and get me down from here. Bowser commands you. I will do the same for you. You need me as much as I need you, damn it. Actually, I'm pretty sure he would not do that for me. Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret. Bye bye, Bowser. Hey, don't just leave me hanging. Get me down from here. Damn it. Oh, can't afford just unfold or something. No matter. Now, as for the secret I promised to tell you, there's a hidden exit in this room. I heard there's jokes talking about it. Lousy, no good, bodyfold jerks. Now hurry up and find it. And I'll let you bring me along when you escape. Can I... I'd hoped I could unfold him by hammering him. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that. I have to get used to the motion controls a little. See? Where would you be without me? You're really getting the hang of those 1000 fold arms, Mario. So I am. Save! Save complete, huh? Guess that means your adventures up to this point has been saved. Phew! Let's make a habit of saving every time we see another one of those shiny blocks, okay? Oh, and you'll find all sorts of helpful stuff if you open the menu with the plus. If you want to try out some other options, or need some help, check the cogwheel section of the menu. What do we have? Useful items, accessories, weapons, map, info, and cogwheel. Oh, I can turn motion controls off. I think actually that would be better, so I don't have to think so much about that. Brightness settings are fine. Did it save what I just did? Yes. For some reason, Bowser reminds me of one of those the floor is slippery signs. And I feel a little sorry for him. Okay. If you say so. Why are you still so flat? Is that a compliment or an insult? I'm not sure. Why haven't you joined me in folded glory? Come, we can reshape you. Patience, princess. This will do just fine. So you're Mario, Princess Peach's hero, right? Yes, you'll be quite well. Very crisp, bright colors. I can see it now. So, what do you say? Will you volunteer your paper buddy to the course? Or will we have to get crumply? Join us, yes or no? I don't know if this game is like what's the Super Paper Mario was called, where if you keep just answering the wrong question in the beginning of the game, I think, what was it? There's a guy in the beginning of the game that is like, oh, do you want to save the world or something like that? And you can either say yes or no. And if you say no, he's just like, oh, I sure don't want to help. And if you just keep saying no every single time, and then he's just like, well, it doesn't seem like you want to help. And then you just get a game over. I don't want to try it out here though. But so I will just say no to joining them. Oh, I expected nothing less. And to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Take a good long look at Princess Peach. She's better this way, don't you think? No need to answer. You'll soon feel the power of origami for yourself. Folded soldier, come forth. Never seen a folded soldier like that, Mario. Does it look like one of those flat paper friends? Of your flat paper friends? I never got to see Toad. Prepare to be folded! I don't remember the music, but it sounds nice. Oh no, I'm guessing this is your first time facing Folded Soldier, Mario. Once the flat paper foes have been turned into Folded Soldier, we can't turn them back. It seems cruel to fight them, but if you don't, they'll try to fold you into origami too. I help you attack, but my tiny arms don't pack a punch, that much of punch. I don't want to get in your way. So I'll cheer you on, but you have to do a heavy lifting yourself. Well, he's really helpful. Line them up. Oh, right. And hey, don't you catch the first message? It says something about a wave battle. Are we in some kind of splash zone? Guess we'll worry about that when we get to it. Let's just focus on these enemies for now. Speaking of, you're surrounded by 4 folded soldiers. Huh. Where did the other 3 come from? If they all attack at once, you'll get a real pummeling. This looks rough. Hey, I just had a great idea. If you line all 4 of them up, you could jump your way down the row in one attack. Beep boop beep bop. Bop boom bam. I can't read. Luckily for us, these rings will tell us to move the enemies around and group them together. So use the L stick to select which ring you want to move, and then press A to confirm your choice. There's just one naughty Goomba out of place right now. Let's try and get it into the empty slot. Then this. Now use the L to rotate the ring once to Goomba, and line it with the other to press to finish. Like this. Yeah, there we go. You lined them all up. All there we go. You lined up all 4. Why can't I read? When you gear your enemies into a successful lineup like this, your attack power increased by 1.5. That means your attack power will be precisely. Oh gosh, forgot how to multiply by a point. Oh, whatever. You get what I mean. Your attack will do more damage. So Keep lining up those enemies. Okay, now we can flatten those Goombas with a jump attack. Select your pair of boots by using the L, then press A to begin the attack. Okay, he does this automatically, at least. Nice. Wow, this world famous Mario jumps don't disappoint. We took out all 4 Goombas with a single jump attack. See what I mean? Lining up your enemies is a total worth the effort. Last wave. Ah, more folded soldiers. I guess some battles are gonna have enemies attacking in waves. Oh, I guess this must be why this is called a wave battle up front. Could be. If you see last wave pop up, that must mean you're on the last lineup. Hang tough, Mario. Well, hang through. Those guys are lined up a little differently, so show me your hammer attack next. Okay, I have 20 seconds to get it right. Your hammer will hit a shorter, wider area with one powerful blow. These bases marked with an O are showing you where your hammer attack will land. It'll be great if you could get all 4 folded soldiers into those spaces. Let's give it a try. Same as before, select the ring, use that, okay. You did it! Now you're all the hammering. And they lined up perfectly, so your attack power went up by 1/4. 1/4? Wow. 1.5. I'll let you do the math. Time to swing that hammer of yours. To select the hammer, pretty good. You see that? Blub! Ah! What a satisfying attack! Fast, flashy, and flattering. Flattening, wow. But only if you arrange your enemies into a specific lineup. Jump attacks and hammer attacks both have your own ideal lineups. Always think carefully about how your enemies are lined up before attack. Okay? Okay. Oh, also, I added... Sorry for interrupting the gameplay. I'm added another thing down in my description where you can see all the bot commands that you can make for the stream. I'm thinking of adding more down the road when I figure out which ones to add. But that is something that people can have fun with if they want to. Also, if people have any suggestions for things I can add, then please tell me. So you defeated the first Goomba. Bravo! I assure you it is far from the deadliest creatures in this realm. I suppose there's no point in maintaining this charade any longer. Brother? No, it can't be. I didn't want to believe it could be you. How many times did I tell you to stop? Please, you have to stop now. Why couldn't Mario have simply left you in that wall where I put you? Sister, if you stand in the way of my ambition, I'm afraid you'll not share in my glory as family. Oh, and by the way, I'm no longer your brother, Ollie. What a name! That name. But I guess it should match with Olivia, so it makes sense. But still, they will call him Oliver or something like that. I am King Ollie. By the time I am done, all of these miserable toads will be folded. The flimsy paper minions of Bowser shall be reborn as loyal folded soldiers, serving me. And I shall fold, erase, and bend the entire paper world to my whim. The birth of a new origami kingdom. That is some ambition he has. How did they end up making this looking so epic? It's freaking paper. That can't be good. And Princess Peach have been relocated. The whole castle has. Damn. Saving. Okay. Mario hates flowers, confirmed. You need Olivia to use, okay. Which tree got stuck in? Okay, I am a little confused. Unless one of these flowers is not a flower. I actually don't know. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, it just raised up. Where? How did I end up getting stuck already? Oh, wait a second. That explains a lot. Watch out! Unless you can flood like me, I'll be careful over there, Mario. Do you see that huge hole in the ground? I don't think you'll like falling into it. Maybe there's a way to fix it. But how? Oh, I got it. Catch this. Empty confetti bag. Did you see the colorful scraps of paper that showed up of the tree when you fell? That's confetti. Everything there is made out of paper, of course, so every little bit of confetti is like a tiny piece of our world. That's why I think if you gather enough confetti and sprinkle it on the hole, it might just fix the problem. See that little icon that's urgently flashing? That tells you how much confetti you have. Can you try hitting the flowers, grass, and trees with the hammer to knock confetti loose? And once you're done, I might need rescuing again, so sorry. Oops. But just collected by, yeah. Myra, I have a feeling you collected enough confetti by now. Maybe try handing over the holes very carefully. I want to collect more though. Where was it? There. Alright, now what you want to do is kind of close to a totally scary pit. When you're ready, press the CR to touch some confetti on it. Yeah, CR. CR. Basia. Pow CR. You don't have to do sound effects, but I think they're kind of fun. I wish. I wish. Ah, fuck. Ow. I thought I could actually walk out onto it. Yikes, you okay? I think you could stand to throw some more confetti on that thing. I wish. Okay. Did it work? It sounded like it worked. Well, if you're working, if it worked this one time, it should work every time for the time you find one of those. Call me optimistic. Nothing in being optimistic. Sorry. Oh no. I hope you won't always remember me for this moment alone, Mario. Maybe you can help me get a hit unstuck somehow? Another pulling. And did it. Phew, that is much better. Thank you. Alright, now, where are we? There's no one around to ask for direction. This could be a problem. It seems like all we can do is explore this area a little bit. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'm always here to chat if you press the X button. I want more confetti. Not that I think I need it though. How much confetti can I get from round 3? I think about this much. Yeah, and I'm full. I'm pretty sure that means I'm full at least. Oh, one of those. Here? Oh, that means my brother is already folded this whole world to his whim. That's bad news. Okay. Let's do this. Ah, that's so much better. It's at least better than having it as motion controls. Nice room. A useful item that can restore Mario's health anytime. Oh, Mario, I heard about this. There's a precious adventuring resources. It's called an item. Why did I say it like that? You should be able to see all the items you collected by pressing, by opening the menu with it. Okay. Press right and select an item to use its right away. How convenient is that? So that is that. Does it say how much it restores? No. Woo-wee. I could saw this view all day long. I mean, just look at the top of the mountain. It's so... Wait, what's that? There's the outer crust of Pete's castle, isn't it? I saw my brother's streamers wrapping around it. lifting it into the air. And then it was gone. Wait. There it is. See? Way up on the top of this distant mountains. It's all wrapped up tightly with all those streamers. But Bardo could still be in there with Princess Peach. Oh, he's probably just plodding away. I'm going to stop you, brother. As your sister, it's my duty. Hey, Ragiko, welcome to the stream. Oh, speaking of brother, I saw a green head falling into the hole where the castle used to be. I'm so sorry. The green head was related to your head, wasn't it? Oh, I just knew I was right about that head. This is a big problem. It might be good to hurry back to where it fell and see what's going on. Oh, and we should look for your brothers while we're at it. I hope he's okay too. Off we go. Save. I missed. There we go. Whoosh. I want more. Okay, there we go. So, how are you doing today, Raki? I don't like that whispers. When did Mario turn into a horror game? That's good to hear. That sound actually reminds me of Skull Kid from Zelda. Ow! That was stupid. It's just hitting. Are they mocking me? I feel like they am. Okay, I'm not able to get up and get that chest. What the fuck is that? They're talking about the big ball thing up on top. Yeah, it sounded like Skull Kid. Or just creepy. Oops, wrong button. I'm not able to get this way. Pull! Okay. Oh, it's one of these games. Okay, hard here. Was it this one? I like the amazement. This one over here? A shield mushroom. Shield mushroom. Water it to return it to its original form. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually think why I got this. Also, really like the music. Oh god, collectibles. Collectible treasure. Oh, it's cute. You should try to collect more of these, Mario. Maybe even all of them.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
But I didn't fucked up. Check out the mosaic companion in Toad's Town to see all your collectibles. Okay. So that's just an announcement. What else can I pull? This one. Uh, 45 hour. A 45 hour would worry it restored to its potential. Yes, it would. Okay. What the hell? I just keep throwing new things into the water when I do this. Okay, isn't it like third time is the charm? Birdo! I don't know how I feel about this. Just 1 second. Let's see. Sure seems like a lot of weird stuff is happening. Oh yeah. Why is it doing this? There we go. Oh, okay, if you say so. Let's fix the hole in the wall first. Is there anything in here? Queens. Okay. Are you serious? Seed. I say with a really high voice. I see this seems to be shielded up for lack of water. Wow. Okay, just want some more. I really don't hope that there's anything important in the trees that I can knock down. Also, oh god, I almost ran out of the cliff there. And in we go. This seems important. Oh, wait, I can go this way. Well, fuck. Doesn't feel like we are not really getting anywhere. Sometimes when the folder gets through, I like to take a break and clear my head. You know, just sit down somewhere nice and flat, with perfect lighting, like on that tree stump. Oof. Hey, who's there? You can't sit on old Grandsappy's head, master? Mister, not master. That's right. He's the elder of this forest. Show some respect. He got tricks older than you. So, what if he's been logging by those nasty little toads? He's still the man. Funny. Yes, cough. Thank you, darlings. Bless your bark. You, young man. You back and tell your flat paper friends what a state I'm in. I hardly the wood. Wow. I'm hardly the hardwood to speak, let alone learn you some manners. Heck. Oh, so it was the trees that were talking. I can't remember any of this. Old Granny Sabby here hasn't been the same since they cut him down. That's why he's mad at you all. Flat paper folks cutting down good trees in the prime. Shame on you. Oh, and by the way, you need grandpa's permission if you ever plan on leaving, hon. So now that you're here, better get comfy cause you're gonna be here forever. Forever. I think that means a really long time. And I can deal with that. And I can't deal with that. Wow. Mr. Sabby, you're not with those flat paper people who did this to you. We were not with those flat. Wow. And actually, I'm not even flat paper. I'm origami. Oh, origami, you say? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Well, if what you say is true, then perhaps you may be of some assistance to me. If you can find a way to restore my energy, I may just let you two leave this place. That's a wonderful, generous of you. Truly, I only wish we knew how to restore the energy. Anyway, we're in a hurry ourselves, so we'll do our best to help. I guess if you're gonna help Grammy Sabby, we'll let you wander around a bit. Okay, so now they don't teleport me back and forth to the same area. I hope. There you go, child. Now you can be on your merry way along the mountain. Just don't go anywhere off too far. You gotta find us something called the soul seed. They say that the only thing that can help old Grandy Sappy, wow, gets energy back. Good luck. More confetti. Okay, I just have to try something here. Give me just 1 sec. Okay, can people still hear me talking? That is the most important thing. I have to get it down a little. Or else I can't see anything. There we go. I hope the sound is still good when I talk. I'm just trying to adjust my microphone a little. I didn't plan to go back. Apparently, it's not the best sound I have all the time if I have it straight up in my face, like I had. Mustache alert! Give me just one sec here. Did I save? Let's save again. I'm pretty sure I did, actually. I want that. But hello there. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to fight. Because I keep forgetting. Oh, it's been a while since that first battle, hasn't it? I think I remember how everything works. Do you? Let's give it a shot. Taking that we have been going for a little over an hour and this is only the second battle, then yeah. Alright. This seems familiar. You gotta line those folded soldiers up, remember? I do. These combos look like they can be arranged into a single line. Remember how to move the rings. You just, I'll let you figure it out. Nope. This one. You got them all lined up. Nice work, Mario. If you can do this every time, you'll be good to go. Okay, next which attack would be best to line? Okay, next which attack's best on a lineup like this? Boots. Yep. When they're in a single straight line, you can use the boost to jump on all of them in a row. And since you nailed the lineup, your attack power went up by 1.5. Oh, hey, that reminds me. You know about action commands, right? You can press A just as you land on an enemy, you'll deal more damage. Let's give it a try. Get ready, press A as soon as it appears. That worked. Yes, a perfect lineup. Lineup jump. Attack is so satisfying. If you're gonna land multiply action commands during a battle, you'll take your enemies out in no time. Ugh, another wave full of soldiers come out of nowhere. Huh. They spread out a bit different this time, aren't they? We need to line them up in a certain way. You know what to do, right? I certainly do. They're all in a perfect position. Nice work, Mario. You're such a pro. Now you can use a ribbon to flatten all the Goombas at once. Now, yes, now that you're decided close together, these enemies can't stand a chance. And I have even more good news. You can use action commands with the hammer too. You'll see a burst behind you as you wind up your swing. Press A when that burst flashes brightest. Ready to give it a try? Here we go! that worked. Oh, that was just a thing of beauty. You smashed all the combats with a single swing. There's one other super important kind of action command. When enemies are attacking you, press A just before you get hit to guard and take less damage. Go get him, Mario. Keep lining up enemies and using action commands. But yeah, I still hope that my sound of my mic is fine. I tried to move it away a little so it didn't spike as much as it did. And I think it's easier to just move it a little further away from me than have to turn it down for it. Then turning it down. Momento. Well, that is how it is when I'm streaming. But I just, yeah, as I said, I try to make sure that my mic is not spiking as much when I'm talking. And if I just turn it down, I'm pretty sure, oh god. I am pretty sure it will still spike if I make a loud noise. So I think it's better to just move it a little away from me, because it seems to be picking me up perfectly still. I just hope that there's not too much ambient sound on it when I've done it. I turned up a little. So I just hope it's still picking up my voice perfectly and there's not too much background noise. There should not be. So yeah. I'm just trying to figure out the spiking. Because one of my friends just texted me over Discord and told me about it, so... Hey, this is great. Taking out those folded soldiers release a ton of confetti. We can use as much as we can find, with all of the terrible holes around here, I'll say. But a great deal... What a great deal. We get rid of an enemy and get confetti to boot. And when they explode, they're all... they're like a party. Wait, fair enough. Still though, how are we already folded soldiers this deep into the forest? Do you think they're going around causing trouble anywhere? I have such a bad feeling about this. Press X. Oh, thank you for calling me with the X. It's my first hint now for an actual hint. Did you just get the soul seed? Wow. That's the thing that'll give the tree gram his energy back, right? Why is it weird to hear me in English, actually? I thought you were used to... That was the wrong button. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to smack it. Okay, so 2 moves. Oh no, the folded soldiers are spreading out all over the place. There's no way you can line them up in a single move. We'll be crumbled before the adventure has even begun. That's what that means. Okay, I have 2 ring moves. Wait, do you see that? It says ×2 ring moves. It looks like you'll get... Wow, hello there, voice. It looks like you will get 2 chances to move the rings this turn. In some battles will let you use more... In some battles will let us move the rings twice. That changes things. Okay, let's think. You could start by moving that one, then I'll leave the rings to you, Mario. Go get him. I'm a natural as this. Okay, and since I got a lot of confetti, I don't see... And by a lot I mean I'm in the green, but could be better. I'm really hoping that was what I wanted to do before. There we go. Whoa! Hell, a lot more folded soldiers this time. We'll never hit all of these enemies with a single attack. Is this the end? Is this really your final battle? It's been an honor to fight alongside you, Mario. Fair enough. Oh, look, Mario. The actions like... Oh, let's see. It's just strange hearing you on the stream. I don't know why. Fair enough. Action says, does it mean that you get 2 attacks this turn? Let's find out. Try selecting your first attack now. Good thing that at least they die in just 1 attack like this. Yes, I knew it! They still got 1 action remaining. Pick your second attack, Mario. That was not good. Wow, with 2 actions, you're almost unstoppable. With a simple lineup and a multiplier action, you can take out a ton of enemies in a single turn. Always check your remaining actions before you choose your attack. I have a feeling we're still in the tutorial on how to fight. Sorry. Oh, I can talk to it. You wouldn't believe the restoration power this spring has. Wrinkles. Wrinkles? Gone. Dry spots? Wait, it's amazing. Another collectible? Another collectible. Collectible number 2, a mushroom. Hey, this is that spring that we saw before. I feel calmer somehow just standing near it. Normally I wouldn't suggest this, but do you think we should try throwing something in there? Fire flower! Use this to throw fireballs at enemies at a straight line. So that is a battle item, I will guess. And the seed. Never to be seed again. Wait a second. Soul Seed. A fully restorated Soul Seed. Give it to old Grandpa Sabby. Okay. Did you hear that? I think it might have been old Grandpa Savage crying out. He seems pretty feeble when he talked to him, but that was no feeble. Oh no, no. Do you think he's okay? Only one way to find out. I really hate the tree whispering though. I will admit that. Safe. Okay, it feels like a big chunk has been taken out of him. What the hell? And someone is running off with it over there back. Oh dear. I can't look. Porphyry is a shell of himself. Hollowed out like some woodchop project gone wrong. I can't believe those horrible things gained up on old Grandpa Sappy. And this to him. They deserve to be chipped. Grandpa Sappy, can you hear us? This doesn't look good. He was already cracky. Now he's downright hollowed out. Oh. I got an idea. Look closely at Mr. Grandpa Sappy's face. Doesn't it look like one of those holes? Maybe that means you can fix him with confetti by pressing the CR. He's back to his normal self. That was easy. Huh? What happened? Felt like some rapscallion was withering me down again. Did it just dream it? Oh. I suppose that's just a memory going downhill. Nuts. Grandpa's happy back, you all. Let's see. Mustache? Check. Creepy eyebrows? Check. Is Grandpa's happy again? Alright. Oh, thank you. He's still a shell of himself, but he's better than being a shell of a shell. We got our precious elder back. Well, he's not hollow anymore, but does it seem like he could still be more energetic somehow? Huh? Do you have something for me? Yes, I have. Is it working? How do you feel? It's doing something. What's out now? The dancing of Mario and Origami. Okay, much better. I was just expecting only that little thing coming out. Wow, I was not expecting that. Me neither. Again, I have played this part before and I don't remember any of it. Looking good, Grandpa Zabby. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. That little seed was all it took. Tightened up my timbers and put me funky back in my trunk. I'm young again. I see no need to keep you all waiting any longer, unless you want to run through that song and dance again. So, open up for my main mustache and his little lady here. Wow. Wait. Now we can keep making our way back to Priest's Castle. Let's get a move on, Wario. I'm still pretty worried about your green family. Bye for now, Grandpa Sappy. I'm glad we could be of service. That was something. Whee! Save! I missed. Save. I missed. There we go. Screw you, fences. Okay. Can I knock the other one down too, or it was only that one? Okay. Do I have a sign on my back? Don't think so. Keep out, unless you want to stay forever. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, they made me out of one of Grumpy Sappy's branches. We use, recycle, I guess. Hey, don't stop that. I read it as don't stop that. Hello there, Toad. What's that? Some kind of hat? Thing is stuck in that scrub. Got a bad feeling. I'm Toad! I will not try to make a Toad voice, by the way, even though I probably can. But I want to spare you all hearing for that. Wait. That's what a Toad looks like? Wow. I was way off. That's because my face is all folded up. Please help me. That's marginally better. Now I just need some folding out, I think. Nope, you don't want to. I'm flat again, thank you. I don't mean to be rude, Toad, but I have to ask, how did your face end up bent that wonky? Oh, it's bad, real bad. Those horrible folded guys showed up and started folding Toads left and right. Most of us got folded before we could even ask what was going on. What do they have against Toads? It's not fair. Toad is right. This is Toad abuse. Ugh! I just re-traumatized myself. Didn't know that was a thing. Sounds like folded soldiers to me. It must be my brother's doing. I know we got a few other things on our plate, but I'll help any Toad I find. Want you, Mario? I heard that, and I'm holding you to that affirmatively gesture, Mario. But us Toads can help you too. If you press right during a battle, we'll come cheer you on. The more of you have cheering, the more help we can give you. Good things will happen, I promise. Oh, we'll charge you the most fee for cheering. Shall we mention that? Oh, that Toad is screwed run. But it sounds like we could be a big help to cheer them. Wow. But it sounds like it could be a big help to have them cheer on us in battle, don't you think? Let's save as many Toads as we can and get them to root for us, Mario. So, Toads are this game's Waddle Dees. Also, some good music going on here. I missed. Thanks, Mario. I've been in there for so long time. And now you know what 10s don't have, right? Bathrooms. But this is just an empty one. Oops. I have a feeling I destroyed that by a little thing called a mistake. Oh, he actually wants to fight. I did. Okay, this is just one move. And a perfect hit. I whistle if I know how to do. Was that what the toad was just saying? Don't know if anyone saw it. Oh. Okay. I was ready for the swing, but then that Goomba caught in line. Okay. So apparently toads can hide everywhere. Let's see, is there anywhere? No, pretty sure I've been everywhere in. Ugh. I have been everywhere in here. Still don't know what that thing does though. Don't mind me, is that what it says? Finally, a minute of rest. Oh, so that's how I heal, apparently. Mario, look at you. You come from poop to pivot. I'm so glad. I can't face all those folded soldiers alone. You're all I got. So stay rested, okay? When you see a bench, take a break and heal up. I will make sure. How did you end up there, Toad? Oh, thank you. I don't know why I was trying to cut more firework like that. I have plenty. Still a little folded, you little fella. There's something up there. Phew! That noise I felt compelled to constantly make was really getting to me. Ugh! It used to be trees, but don't feel bad for us. We'll turn into ashes and grow again. That actually was a little creepy. Light me. We must burn. Okay, he wants to attack me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, do I have 2 moves? It's not that easy to do those jumps perfectly. I need to get the timing down. Oh. Hey there, Toad. Oh, thank you. I was upside down with a log side up. Now I can't be upside up with a log side down. Or something. I am confused. Is there anything with this? Oh! They actually were. I was supposed to be done by done by my own deliciousness. Thank you. I don't like the music. I was so lonely back here with no one to talk to. I had to come up with an imaginary friend. She's actually pretty cool. You want to hear all about her? Oh, yeah. I guess you can press X to get a hint from your real friends whenever you want, so you wouldn't understand. That is kind of sad. Can I help you? The toad who lives here isn't home right now, and has actually been gone for kind of a long time. Okay, I can see a toad here. I like how they keep their folds after you have pulled them out. Thanks for saving me from that woodpile. But these creatures are so deep. Crevices are so deep. Will I go back to normal? There we go. Ah, and I have to be up top, of course. Was that everything over here? Oh, this out. I'm pretty... Whoa, that shocked the fold straight out of me. So, I guess that's with a hidden block there, huh? That's probably a good thing to remember. I'm pretty sure I have everything up there now. I don't know if there is a way to keep track of if you have found everything. This one still won't let me in. Well, we can hope we have found everything. Slap! I should probably have read what the sign said. Ah, that was the wrong button. I don't know why I want to press X to do this. Seems like that is everything I can get from it. But it's also full up. Press paper alert. Let's fold him up. Please don't. Okay. Look, more puny little Goombas. It'll be a piece of cake. Line it up and take him out with a quick jump attack. Wait, something's wrong. No matter which ring you turn, one Goomba won't fall in line. I'm getting dizzy. Let's stop rotating those rings and think about it. I think there's some other way to move enemies around. Ugh. It's slipping. No, wait. Sliding. Line dancing. Oh, I remember. It's sliding. You can rotate each of the rings, but you can also slide the panels in a row. First press LR to switch from rotating to sliding. There you go. The area of control has changed from a ring to a row. Now we really have to slide. Use L to select the row you want to slide, then press R to confirm. Okay, time to slide. Let's get these Goombas lined up. Use L to slide the panels up and down. When you're done, press A to confirm and lock them in place. So much to remember. That's it. Now we're ready to line up. Now we just need to attack them like normal. And we're doing that. And book. Wow. Almost perfect. Blast the wave. Okay, so the same as before, just 2 times. Look, the rotating rings won't do the trick in this last wave. Let's try sliding the panels into place. Easy enough. But yeah, there is a lot of things to remember when fighting in this game, apparently. And I'm pretty sure it gets more and more difficult down the road. We're safe. Wait, these Goombas is doing kidnapped us. And where were they taking us? Were they even Goombas? They were folded in a really off-putting way. We're taking an L in this one, guys. We got rescued by Mario, but you know what? Maybe we should put aside our differences for a while, eh? We're all people. Let's watch each other's back. Alright, guys. Let's fight foes with stacks. Move it out. Looks like my brother really is turning all kinds of paper folks into an enemy of folded soldiers. At this rate, it feels like the whole world is going to be overrun with them. Hopefully not. But we're doing great so far, I think. Doop. I'm just trying to keep track of if there is anything that looks... Can I just say I don't like that? Yeah. One more. I was so afraid to jump up too early, so I fell down. I can't get higher up. Also almost out of origami, I can see. Oh, confetti, not origami. Oh, thank you. It doesn't look like there's anyone here. Oh, look at that big hollow spot over there. That means my brother might have been here already. And I'm sure he was up to no good. Hold on. There's something there. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is that creature way too big to be real? It's not like any origami I've ever seen before. And what exactly is it doing to that house? It's eating it. Ew! It's eating the house? I can't imagine how ugly it must taste. Yucky it must taste. Those macho proper things just be a source of the hole we've been seeing anywhere. Huh. Wait. Look at the thing in the back. That's a seal of my brother's face. You might mean my brother is powering it somehow? If that's what's the case, that seal could be some kind of weak point. Maybe if we hit the seal, Maybe if we hit the seal, it will get weaker somehow, and then you could take it down. There we go. Yes, that did the trick. So the weak point on the paper magic, on the paper macho soldier, has my brother's seal. You should remember that. Now, what were we doing here? I'm all turned around after that excitement. Oh, right. We were looking for the place where Peach's castle used to be. Well, the gate is right over there. We might as well check it out. Keep that hammer ready in case we run into more of those huge monsters, okay? That I will. Oh, I'm already full of paper mache. Can I fix the house again? Town is in ruin. Paper mache monstrosities rule the street. For now, I flee. Long live the princess. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I'm thinking when I fix houses, it's a good idea just to check if there's anything in them. So that I don't miss out. Let's see, what do we have here? Looks like a bench. And so it is. Torch from Pete's Cast number 4 O's. I don't know if this is in order, so I need to find number 3 somewhere. But I do think that I will make this a little shorter stream just for today. I have to get into the gist of streaming to stream a little longer, so I think I will send... Oh, I can't even talk. I think I will save here and end off for today. I know it only have been for 2 hours. But I can just feel that I have not the energy to keep going for today. So I hope that everyone enjoyed this first stream of this game. I actually think it's kind of fun to be back into it. But I do want to have a little longer stream so I can complete it faster. I don't know how long the game is either, so I have to check that up too. But thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thanks to both Momo and Ragiko for saying hey in the chat. And hopefully I will see you all next time whenever I stream again. I might later on this week, depending on if I feel up for it or not. Also because I don't know if I was 100% for today. I just really wanted to stream again. But I don't feel like I probably were 100% into streaming mood. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I will see you all next time. And if not, then I hope you will have a great week. Bye.